So today I thought I'd do a video on smoking some fish in my pizza oven, but I just might wait until it stops raining a little bit, then I'll go light the pizza oven. It's pouring down at the moment, drop of tropical rain. Usually you can see another island out there, I can't even see that today. But anyway, so I've got some fillets of trevally, and they smoke pretty good, trevally, and so I'm going to do it in the pizza oven. So like I say, as soon as it stops raining I'll go light it and we'll get into it. Alright, fire's been going for 2 or 3 hours and it's definitely warmed it all up. It's all pretty hot. So the fire's died down a little bit now, so what I'm going to do is just got these beads. These are weather ones, but you can just use any. You can get them from Bunnings or wherever. I'm just going to throw them in there for now, just to get them hot, and then by the time they get hot, most of this will be died down. Spread that out a little bit, chuck them in the coals, and just means these stay hot for longer than those coals will. So, and that's what I'll end up smoking on. Pretty windy today. So I'm going to make the wood chips now to go put on the coals. Once the coals are, the heat beads are warm enough, you put the wood chips on, and that creates the smoke. So you can make a wood machete like this, but that's pretty slow. So what I do is use the power tool. This is much faster. So now I've got all the wood chips in there, and that's much faster. Look at that. Ooh, I'm getting smoked out here. And then I'll soak that in a little bit of water, or if you're real keen you can soak it in a little bit of beer or red wine, and put those on the coals, and that's what creates the smoke. Wow, smoke! Jeez. So usually I'd just cut these fish in half and butterfly them, and leave one half would still have the backbone on it. But these are just fillets that I already had. So last night I put brown sugar on there, just rubbed brown sugar all over it, and then just salt, and that's it. That's all I've done, and let it soak overnight. So I'll just put those on the tray. And then sometimes you can add other things. You can put honey on it, you can put, I don't know, like ginger on it maybe. All sorts of different recipes, but I keep it pretty simple. It seems to work pretty good. Just got to fit them on, put the 4 of them on. Right, oven's just about ready. So another cool bit of equipment for doing this is a blower. If you want to speed things up a bit. Works awesome. Some heat in there now. Alright, time to spread these coals out. Let the oven cool down a little bit. Put some each side. You can see the heat beads in there. Ooh, that is hot. Way too hot. But anyway, it'll cool down fast. All these coals in the back there. Don't want to smoke it too fast because you won't get it'll be too cooked inside, too dry, and you won't get that smoky flavour. You want time for that smoke to really get into the fish. And they're only pretty thin fillets actually, so if I was smoking some thicker bits of fish, I would. Had a mackerel the other day I smoked, and it was pretty thick, and it took longer to smoke, but it would come out beautiful because it was really thick. It was nice and moist inside still, but these things here will dry out pretty quick, I reckon. So I'll let that cool down now, and wait until the actual main coals sort of die away, and we've just got the heat beads left. Alright, oh, smoke in the eyes. Rightio, let's wait. Alright, the oven's ready, and it looks like it's going to rain, so I better hurry up. Let's push these coals over, and those heat beads. All the main coals have all died down. I actually pulled out a couple of logs there just because it was a bit too hot still. Push that in there. The back one might get more heat than the other ones, but I'll just pull that forward a little bit. But I'll keep turning it around anyway. Alright, now let's throw a few of these on. A few of our little damp sawdust. Bring that lead down there. Might throw a couple of these wood chips here on too. Set them on the hot coals. Set those on there. Throw another handful of this stuff on. This stuff here will make it smoke because it's got the water on it, the dampness. Sometimes people would put that in a tray, and put it on the coals. Like that's what you could do on your barbecue, on your Weber if you wanted to. I used to always smoke on the Weber. Webers are pretty good for smoking on. Alright, now put the door on. Let us smoke up. What I'll do too, I've got a couple of damp towels, and I'll put one over the chimney just to block the smoke a little bit, and I'll just put one over the door too just to help it really. Just want to keep that as much smoking as you can. So that looks pretty good. Double that up maybe. Ooh, bit of heat there. So yeah, you want to have them damp. Bit of heat still coming out. Righto, get out of the rain, wait for a little bit, and I'll check it soon. Right, it's been about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh, it's pretty windy out here. I hope it's not too windy in the GoPro, but anyway, I'll just better get my glove. Get my glove. I don't burn my hand. Too bad, there's a little bit more smoky stuff on it. I'll just pull this out and turn it around. There's a few more chips in there. Smoke it up a bit. See, I'm a little worried it's going to dry it out before it gives it all a smoky flavour. That's just about cooked. Now I've got a little fire in there. I don't want that. Hang on, I'll just put that out. It's only because the wind is all of a sudden blowing in there and caught the wood chips on fire. I don't think I'll use these ones. What I might do is just throw a few more of these ones in, I reckon, because they're nice and wet. Give it a little bit more moisture in there. Chuck some down the back. I've got lots of these. Chuck some of the coals down the back even. Might make the fire not so hot as well. Alright. Now that's turned around. Put it back in there. Alright, you can see that the chips starting to smoke already. If you can see in there, might be a bit dark. Alright, put the door back on. damp towel back on. And I reckon we'll wait about another 10 minutes and I'll check it. Don't want to overcook them. Alright, the fish is done, I reckon. It's cooled down a little bit now, the oven. Yeah, pretty much stopped smoking too. Not too bad, doesn't look quite smoky enough, but so I wouldn't want to cook it anymore. If they were thicker, they would have been better. Oh yeah, I can just hold on to that tray. Nice. Take it to the table. We'll have a look. Look at that. The smoked fish. Yeah. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty tender. It's not too dry. No, not too bad. Not bad. Giralli's pretty good. We in New Zealand, the favourite fish we smoke would be mullet, because the oilier the fish the better. And yeah, but mullet was the favourite. But trevally pretty good though. Not bad. I'll try and do some. I actually might do the next video. I might do smoke it on the Weber, because Weber's actually pretty good for smoking on.